I'm sure most of you have already heard that David Schwartz has stepped down. David Schwartz is the Chief Technology Officer over at Ripple. He also happens to be the guy who filed the first digital ledger or distributive ledger technology for the XRP ledger back in 1988. Go take a look at our bulletin here. You'll find it here in our profile page. And check it out. I mean, they're doing bulletins now on TikTok, so I'm throwing in information as we go, so you can always go back and refer to it. So he's stepping down, and some people are like, "Oh, what does that mean?" You know what? I don't know why it is all these FUDsters. Well, I know why it is. They always want to make it seem like, this one's it. This is the bad thing, and it's always the exact opposite. For me, this is exciting because it tells me that all systems go. His piece is done. He's been one of the originators. He worked on Bitcoin, and you're about to see that from his own words. But we're going to make some interesting observations in his statement here as he leaves Ripple. But he's still going to be in and out of the company. He's going to be on the board, so he's not disappeared. He'll still be there to guide some of it. But you have to know there are many far more capable people that have been hired by Ripple since and developed by Ripple since. So I don't think there's anything to really worry about. So let's take a quick look at his statement and kind of pick it apart a little bit as we go. So he says, as it happens in one's life, I've been taking stock of my last 40 years. It's been a wild ride. I've gone from consulting for the NSA, in his own words, to watching the early stages of Bitcoin. They're related, guys. He worked on it. He, I believe, is one of the Satoshis. There should be 4 of them. Then I met Arthur. That's Arthur Brito, the guy who started Ripple. Jed and Chris. Jed McCaleb. Jed McCaleb was the first guy who started Mt. Gox. Just happens to be the first crypto exchange ever. He goes on to help co-found Ripple. And then he takes off, sets up XLM and Stellar Lumens. And now he's off building space something or another, some kind of space deal. And also Chris Larson is the current CFO of Ripple and worked on coding the XRP ledger. So yeah, he worked on Bitcoin and then he went on to set up XRP. I believe it was XRP first. He filed the patent for distributive ledger technology, remember. So he says, now I've spent more than 13 years at Ripple. I can't begin to explain the depth of my gratitude to this company, the people who work here, and the community that surrounds the XRP ledger. It's been one of the greatest honors and experiences of his life, second only to his amazing family. He goes on to say, the time has come for me to step back from my day-to-day duties as Ripple CTO at the end of this year.